Extraordinary experiences can leave us in awe or in silence. When we keep them hidden, the secrecy itself can take a toll, fueling shame, isolation, and self-doubt. Extraordinary and unexplainable experiences, whether it's a near-death event, a powerful synchronicity, a dream that feels more real than waking life, or a moment of contact that defies explanation, tend to leave a lasting mark. For some people, these moments bring comfort, awe, or even joy. For others, they can feel confusing, unsettling, or even frightening. A common response is to say nothing. Many people tuck these experiences away, sometimes for years, afraid of how others might react. Will I be judged? Dismissed? Told I'm imagining things? It can feel safer to hold the experience close and not speak of it at all. But keeping silent has its own cost. Research shows that hiding important parts of ourselves takes a toll on our mental health. Near-death experiences occur during medical crises or accidents, often involving out-of-body perception, tunnels of light, meetings with deceased loved ones, and profound feelings of peace. Out-of-body experiences involve feeling detached from one's physical body, observing from another vantage point, often seeing surroundings from above. Spiritual or mystical states bring profound feelings of unity and connection beyond ordinary awareness, often including overwhelming love, deep clarity about life purpose, and a sense of oneness with all existence. Uncanny synchronicities appear as meaningful coincidences that feel purposeful or guided, repeated numbers, symbols, or words, events aligning in ways that seem beyond mere chance. Prophetic or vivid dreams feel intensely real and may later align with waking events, creating powerful connections between the dream world and everyday reality. Encounters with presences involve sensing or perceiving beings or energies not physically visible, hearing a guiding voice, sensing someone nearby, or seeing figures of light. Missing time or memory gaps involve unexplained loss of time or memory, with hours disappearing without explanation and confusion when awareness returns. Sudden insights or visionary moments bring spontaneous bursts of understanding, powerful realizations, inner downloads of knowledge, visions that change life direction. Unusual sensory phenomena include perceptions without a physical source, hearing music or voices, seeing lights or figures, smelling scents with no origin. When people go through extraordinary experiences, the instinct to share is often mixed with hesitation. Many describe feeling a powerful pull to talk, yet an equally strong fear of being misunderstood. Perhaps the biggest barrier is the fear of being seen as unstable, delusional, or attention-seeking. People often self-censor when their experiences fall outside social norms, anticipating ridicule or rejection. Many extraordinary experiences are described as ineffable, too big, too strange, or too subtle for ordinary words. People may try to describe what happened, only to feel that language flattens it, making it sound trivial or unbelievable. In many Western contexts, unusual experiences have been treated through a narrow medical lens, quickly labeled as pathology. By contrast, other cultures understand such experiences as spiritual gifts or normal human variation. Silence can also be protective. People may choose not to disclose for fear of straining relationships, with a partner who might dismiss them, a family that might worry, or a community that may see the event as threatening. For some, speaking the experience out loud risks making it more real. Silence becomes a way of holding it at bay, avoiding the disruption it might bring to their sense of self or worldview. Many carry earlier experiences of disclosure that were met with ridicule, minimization, or outright rejection. Those memories can echo, reinforcing the decision to stay silent the next time something extraordinary occurs. When we keep extraordinary experiences locked inside, the silence may feel protective at first. But over time, it can begin to shape us in painful ways. Living with the gap between inner truth and outer expression can be exhausting. Silence often feeds shame. When we tell ourselves that an experience is too strange or unacceptable to share, we begin to internalize the message that something is wrong with us. This can erode trust in our own perceptions. Keeping profound experiences hidden can leave us feeling profoundly alone. It's not just the experience itself, it's the sense of having a story you cannot tell, a truth you cannot share. Silence is rarely passive. It takes constant effort to keep memories, emotions, or images from surfacing. Research shows that what we try to push away tends to rebound more forcefully, returning as intrusive thoughts or rumination. Psychological health depends on weaving our experiences into a coherent life story. When we silence part of our story, it remains unintegrated, a chapter that lives in the shadows, disconnected from who we are. If secrecy can weigh us down, disclosure is often the first step toward relief. Research and clinical experience show that finding safe ways to share an extraordinary experience can ease distress and rebuild self-trust. Importantly, disclosure doesn't have to mean telling the whole world. It can begin with a single safe listener, a trusted friend, a journal, or a therapist who will not dismiss or judge. One of the gentlest ways to begin is by writing. Studies show that putting words to profound experiences reduces stress and increases clarity. Writing helps transform what feels chaotic inside into something tangible and organized. Sharing in a safe, non-judgmental space allows both the awe and the fear of the experience to be explored without pressure to label it or explain it away. This gives permission for the experience to be real enough to be worked with. Perhaps most powerfully, disclosure helps people weave extraordinary experiences into the broader story of their lives. When an event shifts from being a hidden fragment to becoming part of one's life narrative, confusion gives way to coherence. Start with yourself. Before trying to tell anyone else, allow the experience to take form in your own words. Write down what happened, how it felt, what stayed with you. Don't worry about making it sound polished. Just let the words flow. When you're ready for the next step, choose someone you believe will listen without rushing to judgment. Start small. Perhaps mentioning a dream, a moment of intuition, or a strange feeling, before disclosing more. Sometimes it feels easier to frame the experience in softer terms at first. You might share it as if it were a dream or story. This tentative language protects you while still allowing the experience to be voiced. Over time, you may move closer to speaking it as your lived reality. Some experiences feel too heavy or too sacred to risk with friends or family. Working with a psychotherapist can provide a safe, confidential container. A therapist trained in trauma-informed care won't dismiss what you've been through. Instead, they'll help you explore both the awe and the fear. There is no timeline for disclosure. Some people need weeks, others years, before they feel ready. The key is to move at a pace that feels safe for you. Even the smallest step can begin to lighten the burden. Extraordinary experiences often arrive without warning, reshaping how we see ourselves in the world. They may never fit neatly into everyday language or explanation, but their impact is real. Remaining silent can feel safer in the moment, yet secrecy often deepens fear, shame, and isolation. Many people find themselves going in circles, looping on memories, questioning their perceptions, without ever finding peace. This is where professional support can make a profound difference. A therapist trained in trauma-informed care offers more than a listening ear. They provide a safe container where the experience can be spoken, explored, and integrated into the larger story of your life. Therapy can also support gentle memory retrieval, allowing fragments that may feel blocked or confusing to emerge with greater clarity. The process helps you reconnect with your own inner knowing at a pace that feels steady and safe. You do not need to carry this alone. Speaking your truth in a compassionate and supportive space can transform secrecy into meaning and confusion into coherence. With the right guidance, it becomes possible not only to understand what happened, but also to integrate it in a way that fosters healing, growth, and peace.